Hey, my squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sandy. Um, let's check, make sure notification went out and sound is working. Then I'll get into what we're doing today. Okay, let's see. Notification went out. And sound is working. Okay, so today I'm working on Bootstrap Betsy. Actually, right now I'm right around in this area here where her hands are. I've pretty much finished. I almost finished the parrot, other than part of his tail, and I'm working on the rest of his face here. But first, before we get into that, I have a little unboxing or unbagging. Hey, Steph. I won a gift certificate to Team Off from the Asian year-long event. So I ordered me some sparklers. And these are, I ordered these because I want to use these on my painting for May for Phoenix Fantasy and the Asian year-long event. What I ordered was the Sparklers for Squares, or the S for S, mini set of 20 colors in the AB Metallic and Opal. These are some gorgeous colors. So come packaged in this bag. And I'll show you the colors. Okay, Sandy. Take your, come and go as you need to. That's not what I want. There we go. Hey, Purple Sherry, how are you? So we've got Moonstone. We have Mermaid. I like this one. I love this one. Hummingbird is gorgeous. It picks up the greens and the blues. We have hot pink. I think I already have some of the hot pink. I'm not sure. We have gold. I love this one too. I love peacock. Because you get the flashes of the green, the blue, and the purple. We have Tima's Fairy Dust. We have Bliss. We have White Opal. I love this one. I love Dreamcatcher. I believe I have Dreamcatcher already. But I love Dreamcatcher. We have Coral Reef. Thanks, sis. You got them before I could. And of course, I'm trying to do something and my camera wants to kick out. Give me 1 second, y'all. And it's usually Thursdays I have my technical difficulties. Oh, I kicked my own self out of my own life. Oh, I'm doing so well today. Oh, yes, I know. Sherry, no, I haven't seen her post anything lately. I'm starting to think it is. But my Monday was good, y'all. My Monday was good. I received my first YouTube paycheck yesterday. So, okay, so we left off with coral reef. We have daffodil. We have twilight. Oh yes, see, I know. Yeah, it was. You had to have 100 before you even receive a check from YouTube, sis. So yeah, it was good. Unicorn. I love the unicorn one. I think that's pretty too. We have sunshine, silver. Why am I starting to sing silver and gold from Rudolph? We have pewter. We have the original sparkler. We have copper. And this one me and mom both like. This is called Caribbean. So those are new. Well, I may have a couple of these colors already, but you can never have too many sparklers. For those of us that, you know, we keep our goddess, the queen of bling in, on speed dial, so to say. You can never have too much Tima bling. Oh yeah, that's why she's a mod, Sherry. Sis has been with me for pretty much sis, about 4 or 5 years now. And she was there through a lot of my days where I really got trolled bad. Oh, I bet you that's going to turn out so pretty, Sherry. Yeah, we have been through. Me and her have been through some hell on this YouTube. Believe us. Especially with auto-tuned and Mr. I'm a life coach. Don't get me started on his ass. Oh yeah. And once I got away from all them people, I really have. That's the first troll, sis, I've had in. I mean, probably over almost a year now. Oh, I know, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot he said that. But so yeah, I'm glad them, Sherry, because I'm going to use them some on my painting for next month, which is a for Phoenix Fantasy and the Asian Year Long event. It's a Rose Prophet. It's an actual rose piece of Rose Prophet art. It's called Dragon Love. And it so gives me Dragon Tail vibes. I have to take it to this. Is it in this binder? Oh yeah, there it is. So this is the one I'm doing next month. And if you remember the TV show Dragon Tales, that so gives me Dragon Tail vibes. This one says this is actually for Diamonds in the Rough in Rain to Rainbows and Splish Splash Spring Bash. Yeah, my nieces and nephews loved Dragon Tales, and we'd sit for hours watching that together. My munchkins are grown up now. Let's say Otis is 23. Next to her, her sister is 20, should be 21 this year. Their brother will be 20 this year. And the step nephew will be 21 this year. Oh, I know, right, sis? And they used to watch, what's the other one they like? Oh, the Veggie Tales. They loved Veggie Tales. And my nephew loved Bob the Builder, and the girls loved Dora. Oh my god, I just seen a commercial for it the other day. Or was it on TikTok? Might have been a TikTok video. Barney has made a comeback. Walmart is starting to sell Barney stuff again. So Barney has made a comeback. But yeah, so I've already put in my did Molly May steal the your hairbrush there, sis? Yeah, my nieces and nephews watched Barney, but I can't say they really were gaga like some kids were over Barney. But That was many moons ago. Oh, they're all, like I say, they're all grown now. But yeah, I already put in my progress for the April for the Asian Year Long event because um I finished uh, Mother Earth right before um beginning of April, and I had already put in March's progress, so I was able to put the finished progress in for April's. So I've already gotten that done. So this one, even though I did research that Waku, I believe this is how it said, it translates to Japanese pirate, and there were Japanese pirates, and that the parrot is it's a very special bird in in some Asian cultures. But I also did research on dragons in Asian cultures. Yeah, I got her finished. I can't. Me and Mom are going to do some rearranging with some stuff, and she's going to help me get her up on the wall. So I also did research on um, dragons in Asian culture as well. And I think I did. I have a little owl that I might pull out and do too because I've already got it kitted up. Um, and I believe I did research on owls in Asian history as well, or in the Asian culture. Oh, I would love to have one of the paintings for that for the Sakura event, but I haven't really researched it that much. Um, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but I have seen um like some of the kimonos and stuff that they wear and things like that. So I wish I could have got across to DC this year and caught the cherry blossoms, but I didn't get to go this year. You guys hear noise in the background? It's either my fan or it is the guinea pigs because they are playing in their cage right now. Yeah, I had looked it up in the Japanese culture. There were pirates, Japanese pirates of Japanese descent. Um, So that's what I just thought while I was doing this one, even though I had already posted progress for, excuse me, I had looked up just in case I wanted to use this one, but if I'm not finished this one by the end of the month, I'll probably put her to the side for a little bit and concentrate working on my dragons. Sis, I don't think you've done a diamond painting since you had the that one. What was it? A horse, wasn't it, sis? But yeah, so right now I'm back on a no buy, so um, I'm shopping my stash the best I can for the event. So and I don't have a lot of licensed canvases, so but I have a good handful of licensed canvases, but most of mine are budget friendly. Um, so, but I'm actually trying to get this one finished by the end of the month because last year when I did Diamonds in the Rough, I actually got my canvas finished. What canvas did I do last year? Trying to remember what canvas I did for Diamonds in the Rough last year. Oh, I did Warmth of Home, the two little foxes and the mouse. Yeah, but if you do it for the Asian year-long event, we can if we participate with a unlicensed canvas, we're not entered for any of the prizes. Which I could totally understand. Um, because it's paying homage to all the artists that put hard work into creating the designs that are then turned into our the canvases we work on. So, but I think I missed January. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I missed January. I don't know. I can't. Don't remember seeing my progress pic posted in January, but that's all me. So, um, I'm lucky. Sometimes I remember how to get up in the morning and tie my shoes. But I'm not worried about it. I mean, to be eligible for grand prizes, we have to participate in all 12 months. But I don't enter for the prizes. I don't enter events for the prizes. If I win a prize, I win a prize, But my prize is when I do an event. For me, the prize is just being a part of the event and you know, seeing what everybody's working on and the camaraderie and the fun of making new friends, you know. I don't do it for, like I say, for the, full prizes. If I win, I win, then that means I have my lucky horseshoe. And that, if you've been in Nix's live, that's a running joke with the lucky horseshoe. Because we passed that around some years. One of us has always got that horseshoe. So it's funny. Yeah, yeah. I've been diamond painting since 2022. Or was it 21? It was either 21 or 22. I've not been diamond painting a whole long time. So it might have been 21 because I'm gonna say I found my love of diamond painting through. It's funny. Um, I was when I first started my YouTube channel, I was doing product testing, and at some point along the way in my product testing, I was sent 3 diamond paintings. It was 2 different skulls and a deer with flowers. Well, I only had to do one of the diamond paintings, for the review of the product. So I think I did the skull with the flowers and all first. And then I just chunked the other 2 in a box. You know, okay. Then I was into doing polymer clay and resin, and DP Addiction Adventures J Rob had an event called I Am Enough. And I was working on my polymer clay and all, because we could do any craft we wanted. And I had to look for something for my polymer clay, and I came across those diamond paintings again. So I pulled one out. I pulled the deer with the flowers out. And I did that. I finished it in 2 weeks. And I single placed. I still have the pencil. I single placed the whole canvas, a 30 by 40, with just a wax pencil. Because the pink pen, I know I got one of the pink. I got one here. These tips that come on the pink pens, I snapped 20 different tips. I snapped it off right there, right below the brass. So I figured, hey, I had a hot fix crystal kit, and it came with the yeah. I'm really heavy handed with things. It comes naturally, and I took the wax pencil from my hot fix crystal kit I had, and I single placed that whole canvas in 2 weeks with that. And I still have all 3 canvases to this day. I got them in my portfolio. But yeah, and I was hooked from there. Once I did the deer, I was hooked. I thought you think I would have got hooked when I did the skull, but I guess then it just wasn't really. Diamond painting was there, but it wasn't really as big as it's gotten over the years. But yeah, so I don't use those pink pins. They bend in my hand. Um, yeah, that's what a lot of people have said. You know, plus I was in a different mindset at the time too, so I wasn't really into the arts and the crafts like I am now, like I had gotten a few years later. Um, so at the time that when I first got, they were sent to me. My channel was just product testing and my redneck word of the day and um, some other different topic videos, stuff like that. And then once I switched over and started doing more arts and crafts. Hey, Marquita, how are you? Sorry I didn't come on live with you guys on Nix's live with y'all the other night, but I just was not feeling good. I'm feeling better now, but I just was not feeling good the other night. I did not have the energy to even get up and sit in this chair. But yeah, so once I switched over to doing a lot of art and stuff on my channel, it really changed, my perception of the way I wanted my channel to go. Because when I first, when I first started this channel, it was tended to be, it was going to be all about my rabbit at the time. So I started my channel in 2015, and I had this cute little rabbit. His name was Blueberry. Um, yeah, Blueberry. I had to think because I've had so many rabbits. I think which one it was I had at the time. And he wound up passing away on me. And I switched over. I took a little bit of time off. Then about 2016, beginning 2017. I'm doing better today. Feeling a lot better today. At the end of, I started doing the product testing and all that. And then I eventually, that got monotonous. And I started coloring and doing resin and polymer clay during pandemic. And I think I stuck with that. I only stuck with resin for about a year and a half, maybe. Not even a year and a half, maybe. And I still color from time to time. I just haven't gotten back into it like I want to right now. I took a break from that for a while. polymer clay eventually fizzled out on me, and I got into diamond painting again, but diamond painting is the only art craft I could say I have stuck with longer than 6 months to a year. I don't see myself giving it up anytime soon. So. But they say we go through seasons in life, and I feel like I went through some seasons in crafting, and I finally found a craft that I really enjoy. Let's see, what else did I got some static scar spray yesterday, and the Q-tips, so that should help on static. And then Mom, we were shopping in the store, and our food line has a clearance section, and Mom found me this cute pin. Isn't he cute? He's really light. I don't know if I'm going to keep him as an ink pen, or I'm thinking about I can't. Oh, never mind. I was going to take that piece out and put a diamond painting tip, plastic tip in there, but you can't. That's one. It's all sealed. Oh well. But yeah. So it's my cat in the hat pin. I have a obsession with collecting ink pens. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what is on the ink pen. I will collect an ink pen, and from events and stuff. I physically probably own over 200 ink pens. Like the ones you get at the bank or places like, where places give out. But this actually isn't an ink pen. You would think it's an ink pen, but this is a highlighter. Sorry about that. Like these came in one of my NYX's goodie bags. This one's got a light on it. It's for, it actually bends, so if you're reading a book or whatever. But yeah. Then I have my one that looks like a rocket with a big old jewel on the end. But yeah. Yeah, I know, right, Sherry? You diamond painting like trumps all of the crafts for some reason. I don't know what it is. I guess because it is so relaxing. And for me, as long as I get the square, round, whatever diamond, specialty shape, whatever, as long as I have it 99%, 99.9%, I'll give it that one. On where it's supposed to be, I am happy with it. Because as the glue dries on the canvas, once we're done with them, because the glue does dry, it shrinks, and from what I understand, it pulls the gems closer to each other. But I've seen how they print. I've seen how they print the canvases, and and then they put the glue on them. But I would love to see how the drills are made. both acrylic and the resin, because we got both. And, I still to this day cannot figure out how you tell, unless it's written on the daggone packaging when you get it of the kit. I still cannot tell resin drills from acrylic drills. I still cannot figure that one out. But for me, it doesn't matter. I'll do either acrylic or resin. Drill what the drill is made of does not, you know, bother me. I'll do round or square. I'm not picky there either. The only thing that I really will not do are creepy clowns. Like It and oh God, Pennywise. But there is this one. Oh, I don't even know what his name is. I know a guy. Him. I cannot remember. I won him from Sparkle All the Way. From this is from Raven Art. I have him, and I have another one called Bloodbath. I like dark art, but I cannot remember what his name is. But he's already spoken for. Both of them are him and Bloodbath. My nephew wants them. Yeah, I've seen him, but I cannot remember what his name is. I mean, that clown. Like I say, it's only creepy clowns like Pennywise and It that scare the Jesus out of me. I'm okay with circus clowns, those type of clowns, and that one. Because he really, to me, he doesn't really. I mean, he looks like a clown, but he doesn't look like a clown. If that makes any sense. So, my nephew knows who he is, and when I do that canvas, I might do that one for. I think I'll have to ask. I have to ask Christopher Colassa and Stacy. For Rude, Nude, Crude, and Dark. If I can do him or Bloodbath. For that event. I think I'm going to do, for June Pride, I have two different I have a colorful rose from Art Dot, or I have a colorful rose from Dreamer Design. I'm thinking about doing one of those because I can also tie that into the Asian year-long event because roses are a big in Asian culture. As well. Oh, you know how this is from the lotto trays. They make that where it's no, the lines don't go all the way to the bottom of the tray. It's called the work to help line your drills up. You get better lines. So, like, if I was to pour, let's see, I'm done. Am I done that one? Yeah. Let me show you with a one that's got a lot more drills. Let me just pick a color. I'll do the diamond. So when you put them in, you know, that's probably a little too much, but it'll be all right. So when I go and shake them, see how it collects all the excess down here, and it makes your lines line up better. You can buy trays where it's already done that way. Like I say, this is from Creation Marin, and they have it where I think Bella does it as well. And it's just to help line up your drills a little bit better. I don't even remember who I learned the washi tape hack from. I've been doing it for so long, I don't even remember who I learned it from. But yeah, it's just a tip and trick that's been put out there about to help your drills to line up in your tray better. Just like there's a trick out there people use for ABs. They'll dab the tip of their pin on a damp towel, or paper towel or sponge, and it helps to pick up and release the AB from your waxes and putties. The Crafty Witch UK's got what, I forget who she learned it from, but you know those they make the things that when you roll your canvas up that you can put on your tray. Bella, I think Bella makes them, and some other people make them. But you can also get the on like Amazon. You can get it goes on your wrapping paper, and it's got a blade that you can pull out that cuts the paper. But you can use those as well. I'm going to invest in a couple, and then do a video on that hack. But yeah, there's a lot of you can type in tips and tricks in for diamond painting, and you'd be surprised some of the tricks, and not all of them work for everybody, but I look at it this way. Somebody could put a tip or trick out there, and you can try it. If it doesn't work for you, tweak it. Tweak the tip or the trick, so it does work for, and then, if you tweak it, then you can put your tip or trick out there, and it might help somebody. There are so many people in this community that, we're always learning something. But the one bandwagon I will not jump on is I know a lot of people like it, but I don't, is that air pin. I don't get that. I mean, I love to hear the snap and of the putting the diamonds down, and that pop sound you get, from your putty or your wax. You don't get that with that air pin. And then you got that hose, and that gets in the way, and I don't see. I really don't see that becoming a really big trend. I really don't. I don't know why, but I just don't. Um, you know. And like Nick says, it's just the reverse of a fish pump reversed. Um, you know. Okay, Sandy, enjoy. But yeah, I'm not. That's one bandwagon I won't be jumping on, or trend, whatever you want to call them. I call it a bandwagon, but that's just how I was raised up. But yeah, so yeah, me, I don't. Okay, for one thing, I don't see where it's any easier than using your regular pins. Um, yes, they're making multi-placers for it now. Um, but yeah, I still just don't see the hype in it. I really don't. And why waste money for something that you're not even sure you're going to like anyway? Um, it's different than buying a hand turn pin, or one of the acrylic pins like off of Amazon or somewhere like that. Um, because you're able to, that's, I don't know, it's just different. And we all love the sound of the like I say, the wax or the putty makes, the popping sound. We're so used to hearing that. Oh, you're welcome, Marquita. Um, but to me, it's just that hose. That hose would be in the way too much for me. I use both. Just depends on my weather here, Sherry. Sometimes putty works better for me. Then other times wax will work better for me. Um, it just depends on the crazy Maryland weather. So, but and that's the other thing. Oh my gosh, I love putties because I love the smells. I have some waxes that have scents to them too, but the putties, oh my gosh. Let's see, I have putty from NYX, Creation Morin, Mary Mud, Black Dahlia, one with the diamond art, um, Craft Pack Canada, um, Pure Bliss Wax Co., Dream Wax Studios. I may have a couple others, and I have wax from. Oh, I have Randa's Crafty Corner. I have think I still have some of my crash sleeve left. Ribbit stick it. I think I still got some ribbit stick it left. I have putty from Snuggie. Then I just have some museum Quake Hold putty as well that I mixed some mica powders into. Hey Adam, how are you? How's Angel? But yeah, so like I say, it all depends on the weather. A lot of times for me, is it, because sometimes it can get, this time of year, it can get where putty, no matter what I do and how cool I keep it, putty can get a little weird for me. So I'll switch over to wax then. And it's all with the humidity and the heat here, so. Which we had a chance of reaching up to 80 today. We've been in the 70s in all here for the past few days. Oh, happy anniversary to you guys. I swear that parrot looks so freaking good in the camera. But yeah, so I can't wait till next month when I start my dragons, my Rose Prophet art. I still can't believe I got oh yeah, the colors are gorgeous in this canvas. This is Bootstrap Betsy from it's by Jasmine Beckett Griffith, but it's through Diamond Painting Shop. But I think a lot of Jasmine's she released a lot of her art to public domain, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, this is the one that I have, Adam. This is the one that I'm gonna do next month. And I got Team My Bling for it as well. Because I think I'm gonna bling their eye. I know I'm gonna bling their eyes. And I may bling some of the small hearts and the roses. I'm not sure. But this is actually Rose herself created this piece of artwork. Yeah, it gives me my nieces and nephews grew up watching Dragon Tales. And now I got the song in my head. Oh, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Cassie and Org. And then you had Zach and Wheezy, Quetzal. You had Cassie, Org, Quetzal, Zach and Wheezy. Of course, Max and Emmy. Yeah, a lot of her stuff is going to be archived. Because she's switching away from AI it's in digital art to hand drawn art now. And I've seen some of her hand drawn art that she's done, prints and stuff. because I've been following Rose for a couple of years now, and even her hand drawn art is gorgeous. But yeah, so I knew when I had won the gift certificate to her store, I had already knew the piece I was going to get. I knew I was getting those little dragons because when she first released that, I fell in love with it. It was like love at first sight, type. Um, some of her, some of the artwork, that she showed on your live the other day, Adam. I was already making a wish list. I was sitting there making a wish list, especially the little dragons. Oh my gosh. They were so cute. I need to finish my other owl that I have from Diamond Painted Fanatics. I had it kitted up, was going to do it for the event that she was doing, and then we all know what happened. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I just never pulled it out and did it. It's kitted up. I got release papers on it. I just got to pull it out and get it done one day, I guess. It's only a little small. God, what were those? It was Henry and Henrietta. And I did Henry. I just haven't done Henrietta yet. And there was a meaning why I got those two paintings. My grandfather's name was Henry, and my grandmother and him loved owls. And that's where I got my love, for owls, is from them. But I had it kitted up for her for the event she was going to do, and then she just up and disappeared. I hope all is going well for her and the boys. You know, but we never know what goes on in somebody else's life causes them to do the things they do. But anywho, so at some point I want to do my rose. Like I said, I'm going to do one of my roses. I think I'm going to do that for June Pride. Um, and I know I can tie that into your event as well, Adam. Because roses are big in Asian culture. Um, I just until I did the research, I knew parrots kind of had significance in Asian culture. I just didn't know what the significance was, but I did know that you know parrots are revered in a lot of cultures for their gorgeous colors and everything, and they're usually a status of wealth as well in some cultures. But I just never knew that there were Japanese pirates. When you think pirates, you don't think other cultures. You just I don't know. Your mind just goes to what you see in like Pirates of the Caribbean and movies like that. I guess the movies have ruined my brain on pirates. Or you think Captain Hook. I don't know why. A lot of times when somebody says pirate, my brain immediately goes to Captain Hook. Um, but yeah, so um, we've been live for a little over an hour. Okay. Not quite sure how long I'll stay on today. Um, I do have some other work I need to get done, but yeah, I did a little bit of research on dragons in the Asian culture, and also I think I did it on roses as well. Um, so when I do those canvases, I will during the kit up, um, which I'll probably do on a live. I'll talk a little bit about the history of whatever the canvas theme is. Be it the dragons or the rose, and how it ties into the Asian history and Asian culture. I like doing that. I love doing research on things like that. So I might start doing that with a lot of my kits that I kit up. You know, some interesting tidbit facts. For whatever you know whatever culture I feel like talking about. I don't know. I get ideas in my head and then I'm like, okay, can I easily execute that idea? Sometimes that's a no, but it's always fun trying. It's always fun trying. But anywho, oh, excuse me, guys. I did not mean to yawn. I have not been sleeping well, and I don't know why. It's kind of strange for me. I can't believe I have gotten so much of this done in such short time. Because I actually went almost 2 weeks without working on this canvas. So just because I don't know. I got like, I really didn't have a lot of energy. I mean, I was forcing myself to get up to do things. But still, because I knew if I didn't, I wouldn't want to get, get things done. Actually, got some. I need to finish doing my spares. Get my spares put away. I'm over halfway done, I think. Getting my spare, most of my spares put away. Other than what I still have kitted up. Which I'm finding out some of my squares are not matching up with the DMCs that I have. So either A, they're different die lots, or they were charted wrong. I'm not sure. So, but it doesn't matter. I'm keeping all my squares. Um, and if it doesn't match what squares already had, it's going in a bag, and I'll be able to pull from it and kind of color match, um, or shade match, you know. So let's see what else. I did get some static guard spray in the Q-tips, so hopefully I won't have a bad static problem when I kit up again. But if I do, I have a weapon ready to go for it. I mean, I still got dryer sheets too, so believe it or not, I've had that box of dryer sheets for almost 2 years. And I still got a lot left. Welcome back, Sandy. Oh, yes, tuna salad sandwich. I had a ham and Swiss for lunch. Yep, I had ham and Swiss. But yeah, so yeah, I still got things I'm working on behind the scenes, rearranging different areas, and I want to get a new system down for my because I don't store the only drills that stay stored with the kit is if it's too big to fit in one of my portfolios. And then of course, you know, it stays in its box or whatever. But I need to get the system all typed up. I need to get all my canvases that I still have, that I haven't done already or working on, and type them into this, you know, into a spreadsheet or whatever, and go from there. And then I'll know which drawer the drills are in, and, you know, I mean, I got them labeled. That's not the issue. It's just I like to be able to know, hey, this one is in this drawer, so I'm not searching through all the drawers until I find it. I'll know it's in a certain one, you know. That's going to take a weekend to sit and do. Once I get the system, the drawer system I'm going to use straight, then it'll take, you know, I'll sit here, I'll type it all up, you know, as I'm going through them. I'll relabel some of them if I need to. Because I've had several different labeling systems I've used, so I need to get all that straight and clarified and worked out. I might sit down later though and go through my gems flow and write down all my kit names. Hi, Sissy. Oh, are you, Sandy? But yeah, I have like a million ideas that I want to do flowing through my mind right now. Of how I want to reorganize stuff. Oh, I'm okay, sis. It's just my sinuses. Me and mom we had to go out yesterday, and it was windy, and the tree pollen here, oh, just from the pine trees alone, is ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on my fingers or not. That's just from where my window was open, and what has blown in through my window onto my computer. That's tree pollen. I'd rather it be the grass pollen. Oh, at least that's not as bad. It's bad, but not as bad. For me, it just really it makes me my nose runny and you know that, but it doesn't make me sneeze a lot. It was a nice walk yesterday, but like say it's just that pollen is like kicking my butt. And it doesn't help that you look across the street from my house, you see pine trees. You look to the back of my house, you see pine trees. I'm sick of pine trees. Me and pine trees are not friends right now. Excuse me. I will probably take a nap after I get off this live. I mean, it's so bad that we walked past a water puddle yesterday, and the pine tree pollen here will get thick to the point that you can, once it dry, the water puddle dries out, you can break it and use it like chalk. You could literally write like with it like chalk. But the loblolly pine's a native tree here, so. Excuse me. I think I'll finish this one color. And then that's probably where I may end for today. Just because I'm getting a little sleepy, and I know when I get sleepy, that's when I make my mistakes. And I am trying not to make any mistakes. I already ran out of one color. I ran out of 209, but what I did is I didn't have any more 209 in my spares, or I didn't even have any 210 in my spares. Okay, Sherry. See you later. So what I did is I found the next closest match was I had, which was 210 AB. So now where I have to put the, the fives, pretty much it's just sprinkles. So I'm using the 210 AB in place of it. I know I probably could have wrote Diamond Painting Shop and told them I ran out of a color, but I was like, no, I'm gonna, it's no big deal. I figured out how to work around it. And I kind of actually like the look a little better. I really can't tell where I'd substitute it, Yeah, happy little trees. Yeah, happy little ABs, yeah. Yeah, use the pull out the Bob Ross on it. I actually used to love watching him with my grandparents growing up. Actually, um, anytime we'd go to my grandparents on a Sunday, was it Sunday? It's either Sunday or Saturday. He came on PBS, which is here is called the Public Broadcasting System. Um, ours was PBS, or what was it? Based out of Baltimore. Our PBS was based out of Baltimore. And I don't know, it was just something about the way he talked and watching him paint. It's just like you just zoned out, and that's all you heard was him and nothing else. You know. But I loved watching that growing up. And it's weird because I can't paint, I can't draw, but yet I loved watching it be done. But yeah. Then it would, oh God, after that it would go into Lawrence Welk, and then that's where my can I go home now? I want to go watch cartoons. That's why I don't like jazz or blues. It's because they remind me of Lawrence Welk music. Yeah, but boy, from what I've heard about him, that he had a lot of trouble in his life, um, financially and personally. But I don't know. There was a documentary done about Bob Ross, and the truth into him and everything. So it's been a while since I've seen it. I can't really remember everything about it. But I've heard that too, and then again, I've heard that it was him blackmailing somebody in his family or something. I don't know. I've heard so many different stories. I still ain't sure what the real true one is. I'd have to watch that documentary again. Like I say, it's been years since I watched that documentary, so for some reason I just don't remember a lot about it. I know I just dropped one. Yeah, there's been a lot, it's like, and he's not here to confirm or deny, and so it's like, who's really telling the truth, And it gives me though hit with his hairstyle, how they went and made a Bob Ross chia pet. Yeah, yeah. But like I say, with him not being here to confirm or deny it, it's like, hearsay. Like they would say in court, it's hearsay evidence, you know. Yeah, yeah, I knew what you meant, sis. Be like if you were in a court of law, they would say it was considered hearsay evidence, or he said, she said thing. Or their word against mine, basically. Yeah. Oh yeah. Just like on TikTok, there's that woman that saying, oh God, she's about, uh, oh, what was it? She said something about somebody else, and it really turned into a heated battle. And now the woman's got an ankle monitor on and all of this crap. Actually, I have a package that'll be coming from Nick's eventually. She's still getting all the Phoenix, no, the ADHD event stuff out to people. Um, okay, Sandy, I'll catch you Thursday, or if not, I'll catch you at SNL. Hug, Sandy. Good luck. Hope everything goes well today. And, where Nick's got sick, that was scary because sepsis is nothing to play with. Um, she's still getting all of our stuff out to us, so I'll be getting that box from her eventually. Other than that, I don't have anything in the mail I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'll probably be here just a little bit longer myself. But I got my first YouTube paycheck yesterday. I used that to get some stuff that we needed and pay a couple bills. Um, And then me and Mom went to McDonald's for dinner because two of the places we would like to go, they're not open on Mondays, which sucks. Um, we went to Mickey D's and had, like I say, go to the store, get a few things, and glad we went yesterday because it was rainy earlier. Yeah, you have to have $100 before they'll even pay you, and I reached that earlier this or last month. Was it end of last month, beginning of this month? And oh yeah, I reached it by the 7th of April. And then they pay you between like the 21st and 27th of the month. So it went on yesterday. So now the cycle starts all over again, and before I have to have another 100 before they'll cut me another check. So, but I'm like this. It'll happen if the next time it happens. It'll happen when it's time. So. Like this, if I don't make another $100 for another 6, 8, whatever months, oh well. That's not why I mean, yes, it's nice being monetized, but that's not why I do my YouTube. Yeah, yeah, sis, actually, I did because I had a couple bills I needed to pay um, that I wasn't going to be able to afford um, at the end of the month. So I was able to pay those two bills yesterday. I still have money to go to get what I needed from the store, and me and Mom to go get something to eat at McDonald's. We had filet of fish. I love I love the filet of fish from McDonald's. I like the McChicken. Of course, I like the McDouble. I like the double, the regular cheeseburger. But at breakfast, I get the instead of getting it as the sausage egg, sausage and it's a sausage and egg, cheese or sausage and egg bagel. I get it on the sausage McGriddle or steak, not sausage. Sorry, steak. Mom gets the sausage and egg McGriddle, or sometimes she gets the bacon and egg. Um, but I get the steak. Instead of getting the steak bagel, I get the steak on a McGriddle. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to jet out of here myself. Um, and then don't know what I'll get into. But next time you see this canvas, we will probably be working in this section over here. So we'll be starting her face. But you have a good day, Sissy, at work. Um, and I will catch everybody later. Hugs. Love y'all. Bye.